across live now to Tehran. Resul Serdar is standing by for us there. And Resul, it's gone, just after 9:30 in Tehran. Working day is underway. What are you hearing there in Tehran about the status of negotiations?
Well, according to the state-run news agency, Tasnim, so they're saying that the United States is changing its position. And that has been a concern for Tehran, that even in previous deals, during the negotiations, each time the United States will come up with the new demands or changing its demands. This inconsistency is something that Tehran has been emphasizing regarding the United States. And now they're saying that the two sticking points here are emerging. The first one is Iranian frozen assets to be returned. And the second one, whether this ceasefire is going to include Lebanon, and if it's going to include Lebanon, then in which kind of format. So regarding the frozen assets, now they're saying that, well, the United States has returned to the policy of no dust, no dollars. So simply, the United States is telling Iranians that until you have the nuclear dust, your frozen assets are not going to be returned. The United States is not going to lift its blockade over these Iranian frozen assets. And the United States is simply now going on performance-based return of the asset, while Iranians believe that what they have agreed in Tehran during the Chief of Armed Staff of Pakistan, so was that the United States is going to immediately, once the deal is signed, the United States is going to immediately release the Iranian assets. So now this is one of the main sticking points. And the second one is Lebanon. So according to the Iranian narrative here, so this agreement is including Lebanon as well. End of the war at all fronts, including Lebanon. However, now the United States want to add another clause saying that in case of the threat, so Israel has the right of the self-defense and has the right of attacking Hezbollah. And Iranians are saying, well, this word threat is extremely broad, so Israel is going to abuse that. It has to be quite clear and precise. So this is the latest situation here. And of course, now Iranians are also saying, well, if that is going to be the case, if the frozen assets are not going to be released, then if this Lebanon situation is going to stay that ambiguous, and it's not going to be clear, then our red line, the uranium enrichment red line, is not 3.67% as it was in JCPOA in 2015. Our red line is 20% enrichment, and that 400 kilograms of enriched uranium is going to stay in Iran. So these are now the tension point. However, so today we are going to, indeed in an hour, we are expecting Ismail Bakai, the spokesperson of the Iranian Foreign Ministry and also the spokesperson of the Iran's negotiating team, to have a press conference, and perhaps so we're going to hear more about these agreements and the sticking points.
All right, that's a picture from Tehran. Resul Serdar reporting. Thanks, Resul.